So if you're in B2B, you probably already know having a digital presence is, well, absolutely critical. But let me ask you something. Are you completely underutilizing the biggest video platform in the world? Let's be honest. We all love seeing those massive view counts, right? It feels good. But those numbers don't always pay the bills. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be looking at the core promise of a highly effective digital strategy. We're talking about transforming your channel from just a basic broadcast medium into this automated on-demand sales engineer for your business. We're going to unpack exactly how you can turn those casual views into highly qualified leads and do it fast. Okay, let's dive right into this. Here's our roadmap for the day. First, we'll tackle the vanity metric trap, then move into the anti-algorithm approach, look at the B2B video funnel, discuss building your digital bridge, and finally, measuring the bottom line. By the end of this explainer, the goal is to shift your mindset completely from chasing those viral views to actually capturing high-intent leads that genuinely grow your bottom line. Let's get to it. Starting us off with Section 1, the vanity metric trap, because it is definitely time to stop chasing viral views. There's a pretty stark contrast between two distinct mindsets here. On one side, we've got the creator mindset, and a lot of marketing teams get totally trapped here. They get fixated on subscriber accounts, total views, chasing those viral hits for massive reach, and honestly, tiny bits of ad revenue. But here's the catch. When you optimize strictly for entertainment, you're catering to a really broad, incredibly low-intent audience. Now contrast that with the business mindset. This is where you treat the platform as a high-leverage business asset. The goal? Qualified leads and actual ROI. Viral growth might sound amazing. It's a bit of a siren song, really. But for B2B entities, high view counts usually just mean low-quality traffic. Let's just look at the math for a second. What would you honestly rather have? 500 views that actually yield 3 qualified high-paying leads, or some massive viral hit with 50,000 views that brings in absolutely zero business interest? Right. Targeted B2B content focuses entirely on intent over reach. By focusing on conversion, those 500 little niche views become exponentially more valuable, simply because they align your marketing efforts with actual revenue outcomes. Which brings us perfectly to Section 2, the anti-algorithm approach. It's all about prioritizing intent. Now, the platform's algorithm inherently loves audience retention and broad appeal. It wants to keep everyone watching. But your goal isn't to please everyone. The anti-algorithm approach means you deliberately ignore that craving for massive reach. Instead, you go for deep, high-intent engagement. And how do you do that? By solving really complex, highly specific industry problems. When you craft content that hits on those deep-seated challenges, you naturally just filter out all the non-relevant users. You're targeting the outliers, the folks actively searching right now for real, tangible B2B solutions. So you really have to ask yourself, what actually keeps your ideal client awake at night? To move past just basic surface-level keyword research, you've got to look closely at psychographics. What kind of industry jargon are they throwing around? What are their hidden motivations or their daily frustrations? Mapping your audience's internal struggles directly to your scripts ensures that you're not just making noise, you're speaking directly to their pain points, positioning your business as the absolute undeniable authority. And keep in mind, a global audience isn't just one big monolith. You really need to tailor your content to specific regional variations. Think about it. A prospect at a healthcare consulting firm deals with entirely different regulatory hurdles than a client working in the heavy equipment sector, right? By leveraging local SEO and hitting on those specific regional pain points, you get a massive competitive advantage. You get to achieve that global reach, but still provide the granular, highly specific relevance that builds a ton of trust. All right, moving along to Section 3. Let's look at how this all builds into the B2B video funnel, taking viewers from education to concrete proof. Let's quickly walk through this funnel top to bottom. Up at the top, tofu. Your main goal is to build authority. You're using edutainment and broad industry insights to educate your audience and build that initial trust. Then sliding down to the middle of the funnel, or MOFU, we start using interactive content to shift perspectives. This is where you proactively combat objections. Things like perceived cost or how long implementation takes. And finally, the bottom of the funnel, BAFU. This is about concrete proof. Product demos, walkthroughs, customer testimonials. These basically act as your digital sales force. They lower the barrier to entry and give stakeholders the exact proof they need to hit buy. Now, the absolute foundation of this entire funnel relies on something called anchor videos. These are your high-value, long-form pieces that answer the really fundamental complex questions in your industry. You see, B2B discovery is completely different from consumer discovery. It's super nonlinear, and the decision-making cycle can be painfully long. So anchor videos act as the evergreen pillars of your strategy. They ensure that months, or honestly even years down the line when a client suddenly realizes they have a problem, bam, your video is right there waiting to help them. This naturally leads us into section 4, building your digital bridge. This is where we actually convert those views into leads. Let's rapid fire through the tactile mechanics of this. First up, high click-through rate thumbnails. You gotta have them, but they need to balance being clickable with your brand's actual professional integrity. Next, please never leave your descriptions empty. Treat them like mini landing pages packed with summaries and clear calls to action. Also, use subtitles and captions. It breaks down language barriers and boosts your international search indexing. Throw in timestamps and chapters to respect your busy viewers' time. And finally, you absolutely must offer high-value lead magnets, like webinars or deep dive industry guides. The crucial point here is that every single element must deliberately drive the viewer straight toward your lead magnet. So let's map out the exact journey your prospect should take. Step 1. They sit down and watch your anchor video. Step 2. They click that lead magnet link you conveniently placed right at the very top of your description. Step 3. They land on a seamless, visually consistent landing page. Listen, there can be zero click friction here. None. And step 4. They enter your CRM, maybe that's HubSpot or Salesforce, and an automated email follow-up sequence kicks off. This exact moment, the transition from an anonymous subscriber to a known prospect being nurtured by your CRM, that is where the actual revenue is realized. And that brings us to our final crucial phase, section 5, measuring the bottom line and tracking for profit. You cannot optimize what you cannot measure. It's really that simple. Every single clickable link in your description or your pinned comments literally has to be UTM tagged. This data is the only way you're going to know exactly which pieces of content are driving the most qualified traffic over to your landing pages. It takes all the guesswork out of the equation. It lets you iterate your strategy and double down hard on the specific topics that are actually converting for you. Now, what's really fascinating here is how these metrics interact with each other. Look at the relationship between conversion rate, audience retention, and CRM leads. Say you have a video with off-the-charts audience retention, but a terrible conversion rate. That tells you the content itself is great, but you desperately need to fix your call to action or maybe swap out the lead magnet. On the flip side, if you've got high conversion but low retention, well, you've built a killer sales tool that just needs better promotion. Analyzing this data is what refines your channel into a lean, mean, profit-generating machine. I want to highlight this absolute gem of a quote from our source material. Treat your videos as on-demand sales representatives. I mean, that perfectly sums up the whole paradigm shift we've been talking about today. Your channel shouldn't be the final destination for your marketing. It's a bridge to your customer success. When a prospect asks a common question, your sales team should be able to just fire over a high-quality video that perfectly explains your value proposition asynchronously 24/7. So I want to leave you with this somewhat provocative thought today. Take a hard look at your current digital strategy. Is your channel just a vanity project built on the hopes of fleeting virality? Or are you ready to structure it into your absolute most powerful engine for global business growth? By shifting your focus from just getting massive reach to the actual quality of your engagement, and by setting up the B2B video funnel we walked through today, you have the exact blueprint you need to turn those views into qualified leads. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer. And hey, I hope you're ready to get building. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're ready to take your digital product sales to the next level, I have something truly exciting to share with you. Lead Creator AI is designed to revolutionize the way you connect with your audience and boost your online sales effortlessly. Imagine having a powerful tool that not only understands your business needs, but also helps you create targeted leads that convert. This is your chance to see it in action and discover how it can transform your sales strategy. I invite you to watch the exclusive demo presented by the founder of Lead Creator AI. This is more than just a product demonstration. It's a glimpse into the vision and passion behind the technology. The founder shares insights on how Lead Creator AI is tailored to help you achieve the success you've been striving for. Whether you're just starting out or looking to scale your existing digital product sales, this tool provides smart automation, lead generation, and customer engagement strategies that work seamlessly. The demo will show you how easy it is to integrate Lead Creator AI into your current workflow, saving you time and increasing your revenue potential. It's designed to be user-friendly so you can focus on what you do best, creating amazing products. Don't miss out on this opportunity to elevate your business. Watching the demo is the first step toward unlocking the full potential of Lead Creator AI. You'll see real examples of how it can help you attract more customers, nurture leads, and close sales faster than ever before. The success stories from users just like you are inspiring and prove that with the right tools, your digital products can reach new heights. Take a moment now to click the link below and start your journey to greater success.